everyone, welcome to DSS online classes. This is Rudy ma'am here once again for science class. Students, in our last videos we have discussed how sound is produced in humans or through throat by vocal cords, vibration of vocal cords, and how can we hear the sound with the help of eardrum. Now in this video we will discuss sound needs a medium for propagation, means how sound reaches from a speaker to the listener. Students, if I am saying anything or speaking and you are listening, the simple process is speaking and listening, which we have discussed. But the medium between us is, between me and you, is air. So I am speaking and you are listening, and the medium between us is air. It means air is the medium in which propagation of sound is taking place. So sound needs air medium, in this case air medium, to propagate. But what happens if there is no any medium between you and me? Means vacuum. If the vacuum is created, then what will happen? It is clear that sound can propagate in air medium, because we are speaking with each other, we are talking with each other, and always a speaker speaks and a listener listens. So propagation of sound is taking place in the air. It is but obvious, it is clear to all. But what about the vacuum? If there is a place in which no any matter, no any medium is present, for example sound, air, solid, liquid or gas, no any state of matter is present, in that area will be called vacuum. So sound travels in vacuum or not? Let's check it out. For checking it, we have to do a simple activity. Take a glass tumbler and empty glass tumbler, and then put your cell phone inside that glass tumbler, like this one which I have shown here, and ask your friend to call you. Then whenever he or she will call you, this cell phone will ring and you can easily listen that. Now cover the mouth of this tumbler with your hand and suck the air. Listen carefully. Cover the rim of the mouth of that glass tumbler with your hand and suck the air. Try to suck it to the maximum level. Suck it out. Means the quantity of air inside the glass tumbler you are reducing by sucking the air. So after that you just ask your friend again to call you. Then phone will ring, but the sound coming will be fainter. Means to some extent it will be fainter, or its loudness will decrease. Why it happened? Because you reduce the air medium which is present inside the glass tumbler. You reduce that air medium and propagation takes place slowly. As a result, loudness decreases and sound becomes fainter. Now suck more and more air from this glass tumbler. If you are able to make vacuum inside the glass tumbler, then, and if you are able, if you succeeded in making vacuum inside the glass tumbler, then whenever your friend will call you, you cannot listen that sound. Phone will vibrate, it will ring, but you are not able to listen the sound because there is no medium. You sucked all the air, you removed air medium and you created vacuum inside the glass tumbler. So you will not listen any of the sound because sound will not travel in, will not propagate in vacuum. It needs a medium to propagate. So it is clear from this activity. You can do one more simple activity to prove it. Take a jar, a glass jar, and take a alarm watch also. And fix the alarm after 5 minutes. Whatever time is going on, you have to fix that alarm after 5 minutes. Then you simply insert that alarm watch in the glass jar, and with the help of vacuum pump, take out all the air from that glass jar and cover that glass jar with its lid. Means inside the glass jar you created vacuum with the help of vacuum pump. It will suck all the air from the jar and create vacuum. Then after 5 minutes, whenever your alarm watch will ring that alarm, whatever time you set, that on that time your alarm watch will give alarm, but you will not listen it because it is in vacuum and sound needs medium to propagate. And there is inside the glass jar no medium is present, no any medium is present inside the glass jar. You have created vacuum, so you will not listen that sound of the alarm. You will not listen it. You will watch that alarm watch vibrating in vibration mode. It will vibrate, but you are not able to listen. You will not listen any of the sound. So this activity proves that sound will not travel in vacuum, and it needs a medium. It needs air medium to propagate. But what about the liquid medium and solid medium? So let's check in liquid medium at first. So students, now we will check that sound can travel in liquid medium or not. For checking that, for observing that, we will perform again a simple activity. And what is that? Let's check. Take a simple graph and fill 3 by 4. Here about 3 by 4 as I have shown here on the blackboard. 3 by 4. You have to fill it with water. That is the liquid, and the liquid, it is the liquid in which you have to check the sound is traveling or not, or propagation of sound is taking place or not. That was your object in this activity. So 3 by 4, fill this trough with water. Now take a temple bell, simply a small temple bell, or for a bell which is used for worshipping God in your house. You will generally find it, and then take this bell and pour into the water, but hold it carefully with your hand, and then just ring that bell. And your ear, as I have shown here, your ear, this is the ear, this is your ear. You have to place it above the surface, upper surface of the water. But be careful while doing it. Don't pour water in your ear. It will be dangerous or to some extent uncomfortable for you. So be careful and place your ear on the top surface of the water. Then ring this bell. Can you hear the sound of the bell? Now you are ringing that bell here and your ear is here as I have shown you, and you are just ringing the bell. Then will you listen the sound of that bell? Yes, you will listen the sound. You will hear that sound, and it will be more sharply. will listen in comparison to the air. You can easily listen it. It means sound propagates in liquid medium also. It is clear here and it is proved by this activity. Now this is the way in which sea animals like dolphin and whales communicate with each other. They produce sound by vibrating their oral parts and sound propagates to water easily, as you have observed here. It propagates. The sound produced by the whale and dolphin propagates in the liquid medium and reaches to the other animals easily. So sound travels in liquid medium also. You easily observe it here. Now what about the solid medium? So let's check about that. That is state of matter. We have already observed that in air and in liquid medium sound travels. Now let's check what about in solid. So students, now we will check that sound can travel through solids or not, and we will talk it sound. So for checking that, we will perform again a very simple activity. What we have to do? We have to take the help of a friend also. So just take a meter scale or any of the metal rod. That is the solid. Why metal rod? Because it is the solid. Its density is high. Now take a metal rod or any of the meter scale which is made up of metal, and then place its one end to your ear. Place its one end to your ear and ask your friend to scratch on the other end. But it should be gently. Scratch on the other end. Here, the hand of your friend is here, and he or she has to scratch it gently, and then the other end of the scale is placed on your ear. You will listen a very clear sound of scratching because scale is placed near your ear. So you will hear it very clearly. So it indicates that sound travels through solids also. It needs a medium, whether it is solid, liquid or gas. You can check it by one more activity. Place your ear at one end of the table. You just place it like this, and then ask your friend, tell your friend to gently tap the other end of the table, and whenever he or she does so, you will clearly listen that tapping sound, and in a very high loudness will be high, in a high loud quality. So loudness of that sound will be high whenever he or she will tap the other end of the table. You can also check it by the help of a toy telephone which you have made already in your childhood days. 2 cups, you have to take 2 cups of thermocol or any of the material, and then fix both the bottom of the 2 cups will be fixed by the help of a string, and then you will speak in one cup, and then your friend who is placing the other cup in his or her ear will listen that sound. That is the toy telephone. So through the strings also sound is traveling. Propagation of sound is taking place through the string also. So in all the solids, by these 3 activities, in all the solids sound is traveling, or propagation of sound is taking place. As you have already studied, you have already observed here, through the metal rod scratching is done here, and through the solid sound is traveling, or propagation of sound is taking place, and in your other end of the metal rod which is placed near your ear, so you can scratching sound in a high loud volume. So it is clear that in solids also sound will trouble. So from these activities and from this video, we are clear that the sound needs a medium to travel. It will never travel in vacuum. For propagation, sound needs a medium. Actually, students, sound travels fastest in solid, then in liquid, and then in gas. So, in the gas, it is traveling, and our surrounding is fulfilled with the air, and that's why we can listen others' voice, others' sound, others' language. We can easily listen. And sound needs a medium for propagation, as we have performed the activity in vacuum, and sound was not coming to us, or we are not able to hear that sound which was in the vacuum. So it needs a medium to travel. Sound always needs a medium to travel. I hope you are clear with this video that sound needs a medium to travel. It will never travel in vacuum. And if you have any problem, please ask your questions. Thank you.